So Joe, we're tasting wine, and you've got a bunch of coffees lined up here in front of us. So
I know you're wondering, and they're all different, aren't they?
What have you cooked up here?
This is a really useful way if you're not quite sure what kind of wine you like. It's been some work I've been doing with a guy called Tim Hannay, who's a master of wine. He's from the United States, he's Californian. I'm one of those natural skeptics, and when I first met him, I thought, I don't get this. What we have here is we have a mocha coffee, very sweet, milky, light coffee. We've got a cappuccino. We've got something that's a bit stronger, it's kind of stronger latte style, and then we've got an espresso. The idea is, if you're not quite sure how you like your wine, how do you like your coffee? Well, how do you like your coffee?
I actually don't really drink coffee.
You're a terrible person to do this with. This is dreadful.
But if I had to drink a coffee, I would drink an espresso.
You drink espresso. That's really useful. That narrows you down as possibly being a tolerant taster. Tim's work, and there's a lot of science behind this, is that we tend to fall into 4 palate types. We have sweet palates, people who have very sensitive palates, lots and lots of taste buds, but they really naturally like sweet things. In many ways, they're very badly underserved by the wine market because they like Liebfrau milk, and why shouldn't they?
Right.
We then have sensitive palates. These are people who, hypersensitives. These still have a lot of taste buds, but they quite often like, I suppose, drier wines. Often Pinot Grigio is they often find they're overwhelmed by a lot of the flavours that I, as a tolerant taster, and we'll come on to those in a minute, might find quite pleasant.
Right.
Many people fall into this area, sensitive palates. This is Sauvignon Blanc Merlot territory.
Right.
Not too, it's kind of, Three Bears territory. Not too much, not too little.
Right.
You and I possibly are here. There are other things that you can tell. The bitterness in coffee is the giveaway.
Right.
I don't find it that bitter.
Right.
But people in the sweet and hypersensitive area, no, too bitter, too much. And so I like Barolo, I like oaky Chardonnay.
Right.
They really can't do with it. Other things to look at, if you like artificial sweeteners, you'll tend to veer towards tolerant.
Okay.
I don't mind artificial sweeteners, it doesn't bother me at all. If you tend to put a lot of salt on your food, you're veering towards the hypersensitive end.
Right.
That calms down that bitterness. If you drink raw spirits, drink hard spirits, you and I out in the town drinking shots.
Yeah, of course.
That's because we may be tolerant drinkers.
Yeah.
If you like lots and lots of mixes and you find a straight spirit too much, hard scotch and that kind of thing, well, you're maybe more in the hypersensitive area.
Yeah.
But what we can do now is we can try 4 wines that correspond to these 4 coffee palate types.
Cool, let's do it.